For November 1995, California Aircheck brings you all oldies 017. On side 1, Chicago's Wjmk with John Landecker, KFRC San Francisco with Bob Malik, WOMC Detroit with Laura Brosnan, and KXKL Denver with Steve Cassidy. On side 2, it's 70s KIMN from Denver with Dom Testa and Joe Mama, WYST Detroit with Chris Morgan, and from Indianapolis, WNAP.
Because at just $169.99, it won't be long before this Admiral VCR is a sold-out show.
Man, I'm having so much fun doing this. Where do you hear some of the songs we get to play next? Whee! It's fun. Hi, who are you?
Skyscraper.
Hi.
Hello.
That's me. Who's this?
Terry?
Hey, Terry, you've got the first name wrong, but hold on a second. I'll be right back with you because
Okay.
who works with her?
My brother-in-law, Mark.
Works with our mystery voice. Hi, Bob, is it?
Yeah, Bob.
Bob, who is the construction worker who's also a grandmother who's also been in Playboy?
Carol Cook.
Carol Cook. Now, how do you know Carol?
Well, I've seen her. She occasionally comes over to Studebaker's.
Studebaker's. All right, hold on. We've got a 7-Eleven John Landecker coffee cup for you. All right, so it's Carol Cook.
Carol.
Okay.
Oh, well.
And we got a coffee cup for you, too. So who works...
Mark.
What does he say about her?
He brought the magazine home to his wife when I was there. She didn't mind at all. He's very nice looking. You know, it's hard to believe that she's in her 40s.
Uh-huh.
Very hard to believe.
Now, you see, and now this would be the ultimate solution for every construction worker in Minneapolis.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, you hire women as part of your construction crew.
So you can catch a little glimpse every 2 minutes.
I'm not staring. I'm working. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's important for her to be in Playboy magazine as a construction worker.
It's important for me to do Playboy because of my age, for one thing. I'm not going to get any younger, so while I can still do it, I'm going to go for it. All my friends are extremely excited. They're all like, we want an issue, we want a signed copy, we want the video, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, and it also here at Ollie's 104.3 WJMK gives me an opportunity to play one of my all-time favorite Cry and Shame songs on WJMK.
I first saw you in a magazine. I wanna meet you. I wanna meet you. I wanna
Ollie's 104.3 WJMK. Did we just lose her? What happened to my call? Oh, doggone it. It's just one of those days. Hi. John?
Yes.
7:53 at Ollie's 104.3. This is going a lot farther than I thought I was going to, but, people are calling like crazy, so we're going to do it. And also, I just got a call from somebody who said, all right, John, Ogling. They have a law, an Ogling law, right, John?
Right.
And the Ogling law is for construction workers looking at women.
Right.
In Minneapolis, they can't stare for more than 9 seconds. What happens, this person asked, if a gay or lesbian person was staring? Well, that would be called, of course, the bylaw. All right, thank you very much. All right, John, what's up with you?
Well, I think the law is very discriminatory because I work in a sales office where when we get a good-looking serviceman in to work on the air conditioning or something, the girls all run around telling each other to go check in the conference room.
That's right. That's right. How about that Coke commercial with Lucky Luciano or whatever his name is? What is that guy's name?
Lucky Vanus.
The lucky guy.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
All right, 7:54. Clouds giving way to sun today and a high of 85.
Chicago, your Technicolor dreams are coming true again.
From any negative slide or even from an old picture.
John Records Landecker.
He was one of the doggonedest, gall-dingedest, dad-blamedest buckaroos that ever rode across these United States of America.
Oldies 104.3.
In this dirty old part of the city, I know it, baby, you know it too.
Oldies 104.3, WJMK Chicago. It's 8 o'clock. Let's go into the newsroom, and here's Richard Cantu.
John, Chicago is under a heat watch this morning. Mayor Daley has announced a short-term plan for dealing with excessively hot weather. It's based loosely on what they do down in St. Louis. Oldies 104.3 News Time, 8:06. I'm Richard Cantu. Now back to John Records Landecker and the greatest hits of all time.
Oldies 104.3.
Kind of a drag when your baby don't love you
Now that you're gone, all that's left is a band of gold.
Oldies 104.3 WJMK. Good morning to you. That's Free to Pain Band of Gold with John Records, Landecker, and Vicky Truex at 11 minutes after 8 o'clock. And clouds giving way to sun today. Sunshine, yes, on your shoulder and a high of 85, but coolers near the lake. 71 degrees. 591 WJMK is our telephone number. Studio fax line 312-759-1043. And it's time for chores and time for allowance, kids. And you're a girl, Vicky, and I'm a guy, and I'm going to get more money for fewer chores, and you're going to have to work harder and get less money, according to a survey taken in the 4th grade out in Whitaker School in Oak Park. It's on the front page of the Chicago Tribune today. Beth Perez was getting 50 cents a week as allowance.
Mhm.
How much allowance did you get?
In 4th grade? Oh, probably about 50 cents a week.
Okay, she's getting 50 cents a week.
Of course, that allowing for inflation and everything, I guess my 50 cents was worth more than hers is now.
So she did a survey in her 4th grade class. And in this survey, on average,
She realized she was getting taken advantage of.
well, gender. Here we go. 90s. Boys, on average, got a higher allowance than the girls, even though they generally did fewer chores. Boys earned $3.18 per week, while girls earned $2.63. The highest allowance she found in her survey was, are you ready for a 4th grader? $10 a week.
Wow.
Is it just me, or does that strike?
That seems like a lot.
That seems like an awful lot of money.
Well, maybe
$10 a week.
But you don't know what kids might have to pay for it. Some kids got bigger allowances because they bought their own clothes. And
according to the survey, girls reported that they had to do as many as 12 chores to earn their money, while the most the boys had to do was 3.
I remember also that the things that I had to do, like washing the dishes and stuff, my brother would give me a quarter, like, to do his part of it.
Oh, you were, I didn't know Tom Sawyer was your brother. 591 WJMK, what were your chores? What was your allowance? We got to know here this morning on Oldies 104.3 WJMK.
Outbound Edens, Montrose out to Dempster, 20 minutes, a half hour to Lake Hook, inbound better. I'm Vicky Truex with Oldies 104.3, dependable shadow traffic.
The betting experts want to thank you, Chicagoland. Truly won't forget.
What is
Join the
this?
Mile High Club. Call
You know what it
Aircheck
is.
today at 708-776-2472 for the most unique and exciting night of your life. 708-776-2472. Air Affairs in Palatine.
Air Affairs.
Oh, there's just a little something to go with your little bag of peanuts.
And then, of course, there's the one where you can weigh as much as you want.
What?
Air of fat. Okay, fine. Thank you, Jen. Idiot. All right. We're going to get in the phones in just a second here. 591 WJNK. The allowance that you got for the work that you did as a kid. But first, the number one chore record of all time on Oldies 104.3 WJMK. What the heck? What is going on here today?
Operator
What
error?
What is the deal?
Operator error? Okay, Rick, fix it
Man,
for us,
oh
please.
man, I've been plagued. I've been plagued all stinking morning.
Oh, I'm sure it's the equipment, isn't it, John?
Well, I hope so. The number one chore record of all time on Oldies 104.3 WJMK.
Take out the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. Yakety yak, yakety yak.
Oldies 104.3 WJMK, and there you have it, the number one chore song of all time. The Coasters and Yakety Yak. Take out that paper and the trash. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
How old are you, son?
14.
You're a fine young American. Where do you live?
Hanover Park.
And do you do chores?
Yeah.
What do you do, Tom?
I babysit, I take out the garbage, I do the dishes, I mow the lawn.
And how much allowance do you get?
I don't get any allowance.
You do it for free?
I wish I got allowance. I used to get $12 for doing all that.
What happened?
I got bad grades, and they took away my allowance, and I haven't gotten it back.
That's the way it goes, Tom.
So wait a
Thanks
minute,
for calling.
wait.
What?
Does he have a little sister?
I have 3 little brothers.
Okay, so no, you can't compare to your sisters. Never mind.
Thank you for calling. Thanks for calling. You know, you don't get those grades. Bingo. No allowance. Good morning, Oldies 104.3.
John.
Who's this?
Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, when I was about that girl's age, I wasn't getting any allowance either, and I was doing all the chores, the dishes, the garbage, the grass, the snow, what everybody else does.
Yes.
However, I did have a paper route for $3 a week, and my mom gave me $1 to spend out of that, and she put $2 a week away for savings.
And now you can retire and don't have to work for the rest of your life.
You got it.
Thank you for calling. Good morning. Good morning, Oldies 104.3.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Andrew from Elmhurst.
And how old are you, Andrea?
Andrew.
I'm sorry.
Andrew, John.
Oh, boy, never mind.
Listen.
Thank you for calling, Andrew. How are you doing?
Fine.
How old are you, Andrew?
10.
And what allowance do you get?
I get $3.50 a week.
And what do you got to do for it?
Make my bed, brush my teeth, and clean my animals' cages.
What animals do you have?
I have actually I have one animal. It's a hamster. And my brother has 2 animals. He has 2 gerbils.
The hamster has gerbils?
No, I have a hamster,
Yes.
and my brother has 2 gerbils.
All right.
Andrew, John isn't a very good listener, is he?
No.
Oh, thank you. All right, goodbye. How do we get that dictatorial Richard Cantu in here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with his little Richard kid.
Yeah.
He makes his enslavement.
Yeah, turn
That's
out
right.
the front light.
Or you're not going to get nothing.
Get the bathroom garbage can.
Good morning, Oldies 104.3.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
This is Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi. I wanted to mention 2 things. The first was we typically didn't get allowance as kids. We just kind of did jobs around the house,
Yeah.
basically for the privilege of living there.
What was your worst job? What's the job you hated the most?
Well, let me tell you, I had 4 brothers, and we each had a night of cleaning the kitchen. And if the boys didn't do a good job, I would get in trouble because I should have known better and cleaned up after they're cleaning up.
Oh, no.
Now,
Boy, you'll be in therapy for years
Tell me
for
about
that one.
major inequity.
That is shocking.
Yes.
Shocking, just shocking. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
I just cannot believe that, Vicky. Good morning, Oldies 104.3.
Hi,
Hi, who's this?
this is Pat.
Hey, who?
Patrick.
Pat. So, chores, allowances, what's up?
Okay, I had to do all of my laundry, clean the basement, and take the garbage out and clean out my dog run, and I got $15 a week.
You know what?
That's
I'll
not
give
bad.
you $15 if you just come over and clean my basement.
Thanks for calling, Pat. 822 at Oldies 104.3. Clouds giving way to sun today and a high of 85 at 71. In case you're just joining us, the reason this started is there's a big article on the front page of the Tribune. Beth Perez, she's out in the 4th grade. She lives in Oak Park. She did a survey in her 4th grade class. Boys get more allowance with less work than girls who get less allowance with more work, according to her survey.
It's just good to get them used to what they're going to deal with later in life. They're going to get paid less, and they're going to have to do more work.
591 WJMK.
Since the day I met you, you fit like hand in glove.
Restrictions apply. Equal housing lender.
The greatest hits of all time.
Oldies 104.3.
Oldies 104.3 WJMK. It's 826, and we now bring up from the program to demonstrate the inequities of gender boys and girls doing their chores and their work. Rick, the German boy, Kempfer, go.
Well, when I was a lad, my brother and I, we would kind of do a half... we would do a very bad job at whatever chore we were given.
You do it on purpose.
So your mom would go back and do it for you?
No, my sister then would be forced to do it.
That's equal.
Because she was a girl.
That's good.
See?
And that's the way it is, too. The guys go in there, they do a half-assed job, and then bingo, you got to bring in the women to clean up after them. Isn't that right, honey?
Exactly.
Isn't that right, honey?
When you assigned him the
That's
second
right.
bedroom the
Isn't
other
that
day,
right,
he
honey?
dusted
Isn't that
around
right,
things
honey?
and everything.
That's right, honey.
He took an hour to just dust around things.
right,
John likes
honey.
to surface clean.
Hello.
Yes.
That's his way of cleaning.
Yeah, but you should see the allowance I get. Wow. Hi, who's this?
Hey, Jan, how you doing?
You start out with this, and the women, they take over.
Well, what happens is, when you're young, they have to give you the, more money allowance there to, equal out for later on in life as the women take over.
That's right. A guy's got to be saving up his money because later, when it comes time for the divorce, he's going to have to be giving it away.
I get
That's
$15
right.
a week.
I don't have to tell you what I know about this.
Thanks, Archie.
All right, thank you.
right, Jan.
That's the problem with this country. The guys, they go out there, they try to do their jobs. They got nothing but criticism. You're construction worker. You're out there all day in the hot sun, sweating. You can't even stare at a woman anymore.
Yeah, and you come home and you can't stink the way you used to.
What the hell's this country coming to anyway? Giving out these allowances, I tell you. Oh, sorry. Who was that guy? Good morning, Oldies 104.3.
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Good, who's this?
Yeah, this is Jenny Probilski.
Hey, Jenny.
A good old back of the yards girl.
How
Let
you
me tell you what our allowance was. I come from a family of 10.
Yeah.
I had 2 brothers.
Yeah.
Our allowance was we didn't have to do dishes on our birthday.
There you go.
See?
There you go.
What a nice
I
day.
swear
Now you're
it.
talking
I
about
swear it. That was our allowance.
Now you're talking about an honest work ethic.
And that's the truth.
That's
My brothers
right.
got away with everything.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
And this is the truth. And every morning when we were going to school, my mother would say, how much do you need for lunch? We'd say, 35 cents. She'd give us a quarter.
There you go. Thanks for calling. But you know what?
Stretch it out.
It's your birthday. You don't got to be doing the dishes.
Oh.
Cindy. Cindy, you're doing such a good job with your chores. You know what? Cindy?
Hello?
Hi, you hear me?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah, Cindy, you know...
Am I on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the radio.
You know, Cindy...
I'm on the radio. Well,
Cindy,
same difference.
Cindy, you do such a good job with your chores. Every week, instead of just with more than your... I'm going to give you a carton of cigarettes, too.
Are you really? No, look, I had to make Mom and Dad's bed, vacuum the floor every day before school.
And they gave you a carton of cigarettes?
Oh, well, you know why? You know why?
They did, didn't they?
You
No,
smoke because it's
if you were going to smoke, you might as well do it. Because it was easier to do it in front of Mom and Dad than behind their backs.